Good morning, Args. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you. FSG, how about yourself?
Not too bad. Not too bad at all, thanks, mate. We're
That's
back,
good.
and it's spring.
It is spring, survived winter, and we were just looking beforehand. Had a look at the pigs. I've only used about 5,000 litres of that feed for the 120 pigs we've got down there.
Yeah, which is good, actually, isn't it? Because we were slightly nervous that they were going to chew through that in about 2 weeks, and then we would be in a bit of a predicament.
So, yeah, it is good. But bearing in mind, in 3 months' time, they're going to be producing offspring, so that might ramp up that demand, and we don't have the food to give them at the moment.
We don't, which is what we're going to do today, I think. A little bit of that, isn't it?
I think it is. I'm going to go and plant some corn in the fields we've got left to do, which is 15 and 33, if I'm correct.
That's right. Yep. The two big fields have been sitting there over winter, all ready to go. So, yes. Big day of seeding today.
Indeed. And we're going to run a little experiment because we put lime on one of the fields and we haven't limed the other. So we're going to see what sort of impact that might have on yields because they do have some aspects of the similar soil types in that. So it'll be a pretty direct comparison.
They do, and they're similar size as well. So it'll be quite interesting to see what they do. Yeah. No, looking forward to that.
Yeah. Very good. Well, we haven't used the planters yet. We've got the Kinsey and the case planter over in the other shed, so I guess we need to go and hook them up to a couple of tractors, pull them out and get some seed and fertiliser into them.
That's right. So we better get on with it. We've got quite a large amount of acreage to cover today.
We do. So, alright, let's go.
Good stuff. Morning everyone, how are we? Yes, we are back on Hanna, and we've got through the harsh winter. There was quite a lot of snow actually. So now, I don't know if I can open this from the outside. I can. We've got to grab a tractor each and go and plant some corn. So as Arg said, there's the farm. These are the fields we're going to do. 33 at the bottom here and 15 up here. They're relatively similar sizes. We've got that little triangle of 32 as well that we need to sort. But we haven't limed field 15 up here. If I go to nitrogen, if I go to pH, if you can see that's a lighter green. So we're going to do a comparison, just see what it does to the yield levels. So it'll be quite fun to see what happens. Right, let's go and get the kit sorted. Alex is going to pluck out the two planters. We've got two different ones actually. We've got the Kinsey and we have got the case. I've never used the Kinsey actually. It looks like Args is going to grab that one. Get them both full of fertiliser and seed, and we will get them in the field. Alright, that's us hooked up. Let's roll forward. I might as well go out and grab seed while Args is getting fertiliser. This could be fun actually. I'm not sure where the... Right, we're just manoeuvring the auger into place here, so we can get it into the back of this seeder. I did think reversing up to it might work, but it did not, so we're going to have to go this way. So let me get myself lined up here and see how we get on. And there we go, straight in, no worries at all. Slightly off centre with the doors, but it worked. So that's good. I'll go and grab my liquid fertiliser now. Arg has already done his, so he's just waiting on seed. We'll get these topped up and we're good to go. Right, fertiliser filled, but I've just noticed that we have only got 71% of our seed filled for some reason. So we'll go and top that back up while we're still here. Args was just saying it's going to be interesting. Just a small 1500 litre fertiliser tank, what that might mean in terms of how many trips back to fill up, we'll see. But for now, let's get these lined up and filled. And there we go, there's the rest of it. I don't know why I did that, just missed the trigger slightly maybe. Right, I am good to go. I think Args is good to go too. All loaded up and ready to go, Args?
Indeed we are. So which field are we going to go start in?
Oof. 15. There you go. Nice straight edges.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll meet you over there.
Cool, mate. Right. Let's go. Let's see what happens. It's not that far. If we do need to fill up with fertiliser, it's not that far. We don't have a tank to fill up within the field, which is frustrating. Should have thought ahead about that, but it is what it is. And hopefully the application rate won't be too crazy. Now we're just passing this field on the right here. We do have that little triangle still to do, but we'll worry about that another day. Right, here is the field on our left. Just trying to find the best route in, and I think actually probably we can just dive in here, can't we? Oh, there we go. Now we've pulled into the field here, but actually the long edge, this field edge here is the longest edge, so I might just run that. And we're off. Let's see how we get on. 1% of our fertiliser and our seed. Just conscious that this is a big field and we might just go and have to do a lot of filling up. But there's some beautiful green appearing in the menu at the bottom, so that is a positive. Another really premium crop by the time we get it out. We've done everything we can to make this work. We'll probably roll this as well. We didn't mulch again, so we're going to lose a couple of percent there, but other than that, we should be good. And our seed rate, our application rate, is going in at the maximum as well. So, as you can see, it's ticking down really fast there, so we need to watch that. We're definitely going to need to fill up at some point. There's Args just behind us as well, with the Kinsey slightly narrower by, I don't know, a few inches. So we've adjusted the case one down ever so slightly, so I'm just using a little bit of width. But it'll be fine. Right, we are looking good. I'm just turning around and capturing this little step out in the field at this end. Args is going to go down the other side and do that, but then I think we're going to be good for the up and down rows. So we will see you in a little while. Right, Args has turned and gone down the other way, but I have 1% of seed left. So I'm going to fold up and run and refill. Right, let's head back down to the farm. Let's get sorted. I think Args is not far off being empty as well, so but we've done half the field, probably a little bit more than half the field, so it's not too bad. So maybe a couple of fills on the field over the road as well. I think the other field is ever so slightly bigger, but it's not too much of a hardship. I thought it was going to be worse than that, but it's not too bad. So we will see you back at the yard. We'll get filled up, and then we'll be back over. There we go. We had to turn the auger back on, but we're good now. They are done. We'll roll round, grab our liquid fert as well. And good to go. Okay, here we are, back at the field. Looks like we've still got quite a lot to do, but I genuinely don't think we have. As we squared it all off, the field closes down at the bottom there as well, so the rows get shorter, the further through the field we get, so I'm pretty confident we'll get to the end of this field with maybe half a load of seed left. Now the question then is, do we bother going straight to the field, or do we go and fill up again before we start the other field? Right, let's get back to it. Right, I am on my last pass. As you can see, Args is following up, but he's got 3 rows to go. I am about to finish my last pass. Now, I've got 46% in the tank still, and 72% of fertiliser, so I'm going to jump straight over to the next field and go from there.
Going alright, mate?
Going very well, actually, yeah. Yeah, I've got half a tank left, so I'll start on the headlands in the field over the road if you want.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I've got about 56% seed left, so by the time I've done these couple of little passes, I might go and do the small field then while you're doing headlands, and then that'll give us a chance to get set up and go together again.
Alright, no, that sounds like a plan. Good idea.
Oh, okay, excellent. Let's keep going.
Let's see you on the other side.
Will do.
Cheers. Right, there we go. Right, I'm going to run this on a little bit of a time-lapse. Did the first one on a montage. Let's do this on a time-lapse, just for a bit of variety, shall we? Let's spin it all up, and let's see how far we go. Right. Let's keep going. Right, refill time. That didn't take long at all. I was very wishful thinking, even thinking I could get round once rather than twice. So, let's rush home. Let's get this sorted. Args is next door in 32 here. Just doing that quickly, and then he will be able to jump into the field with us. I've actually done a GPS course, so I will save that down for him as well. There we go. Turn the auger on again so it fills. Now we really are close to being empty in here, actually. There you go. 157 litres left is all we have in there. Now, did I fill up completely? I did. Okay, but that would be pretty mean if we leave Args to come back to an empty tank. So we will fill this up again. Spend a bit of money. There we go. Seeds. That's quite a lot actually. We're maybe not going to buy that much. Let's buy 10,000 litres. That'll do us for now. There we go. Got to be cost effective with our money. The bank manager's watching like a hawk. Right. Bit of liquid and back to the field. Here it looks like Args is just about finished the field there, which is good. So, we pop back in here. I'm just checking the GPS course stayed loaded. It did. He might be able to just dive straight into doing some up and down rows. We, on the other hand, have got to finish this headland.
Args at FSG.
Go ahead, Args.
I'll finish that little field. Where do you want me to start in the big field?
There's a GPS set up, mate, so if you could, if you wanted to, just run straight along that bottom line if you want, and I'll finish off the headlands.
Okay, sounds good. I will come down and get started.
Right, there we go. Last couple of passes here. Args is just behind us, filling in the gaps as well. So we are done. That has not taken too long at all. It's been quite good actually, that. I did miss a little bit down here, which I will go and sort now. But that is us done. We'll head back to the yard and we'll have a debrief. But that is some good green down there on the mini-map. That means we've ticked all of the boxes in terms of making sure that we can maximise the yield on this, which is great. So, in fact, if I jump out and we look down here, still expected a yield of 89%, so there is a few more things we can do, but in general, that's looking pretty good. Right, I'm going to fold up my seeder, or my planter, while I'm waiting for Args. Because it takes a while.
Well, all done, FSG?
Yep, that was good, wasn't it? We actually,
yeah.
Once you've done the headlands, you get through the field pretty quick.
You do. It's always the case though, isn't it? They take the longest and use up the most seed and everything like that. But a bit of a marathon, but yeah, we're through it, and now I guess it's just looking forward to being able to harvest some things.
Yes, indeed. I was looking at the expected yield though. It's only 89% still, so there's something we're missing. I know we've not mulched the field, but it could be the soil as well, yeah, you're right.
Soil, because the yield potential is only 89% too, so I think it's the silty clay.
Roll it. Probably won't make a difference then, will it?
No, and in fact I do believe I have the crops don't require rolling mod installed on here, so corn doesn't need rolling.
Ah, okay, good.
Which is good, one less thing to do. But otherwise we might get some weeds. Possibly only in the field over the road, because we ploughed this one and the little one, so
that's right, we
weeds
did.
will only be in the big one over the road, and otherwise I guess it's just waiting for the other crops to come up.
Yep, again, another wait. We're too efficient. That's the problem, Args.
It is. It's a good problem to have. Anyhow, we'll get these back over to the yard and get them washed off and put away.
Alright, I'll see you over there.
Alright.
Yes, as Ark said, sometimes just the type of soil that you have in the ground means that the yield isn't going to be as high as you would like it to be. Oh, he's just going straight across the ditch there. Might follow him. There we go, get the dirt off this. Shouldn't take too long. And then we'll get it tucked in the shed. There's Arg's putting the tractor back. So he's done. I think we're pretty much done as well. This tractor is making funny noises and it's been dropping its audio actually through this episode. We've just got a problem with it. Anyway, this is good, this is clean. Let's get it tucked away and we'll have one last chat with Args before we head off. Nice one, Args.
Yeah, that went very smoothly. Very good. Nice to have all that finished.
It is indeed, it is indeed. And yeah, set up nicely for harvest time.
It is, it is. I don't know what we'll be doing next time. Might be a few weeds to deal with, but other than that, I think everything's all in order.
Good. Yeah, it's going to be nice to get to harvest time and see if we can make a bit of cash.
That will be. Very good. All right. Well, you enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll catch you next week.
Yeah, thanks, mate. That was good fun.
As always. All right. Take care, and we'll see you again.
Cheers, buddy. See you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. So there we go, folks. Another episode done. Another good raft of work done. So at that note, I will say thank you very much for watching. Hope you're still enjoying this. And I will see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.